And for my $5 patron shoutouts for the month of May, Yurick Hidalgo, Illegally Sane, Josh Howie, Nerdtastic Gladio, Samurai Girl, Kai's Great, and Mom and Dad, all of you are super, just saying. Yo, what's up dudes and dudettes, your friendly neighbor JaxBlade is back, and today's video actually came from a DM I got on Instagram. Let me read it to y'all. My friend messaged me and asked, question, do we ever see Goku doing pull-ups in Dragon Ball? I reply, no, lol, I covered that in my Goku Tough Like the Tunes though, but funny enough, fighter Saiyans don't need to lift to gain muscle for several factors. You can check out this video if you're interested in that. And then he says, I know it's anime, but would it be possible to build Goku's back without doing pull-ups? Yo, that actually sounds like a fun video idea, bro. Do it. It's funny when you realize Gohan is the only one we see doing pull-ups in the anime, since majority of the cast just climbed in OG Dragon Ball. And then later on everyone learned how to fly, so it kind of made sense why everyone stopped doing pull-up adjacent activities. If you want to learn more about the Dragon Ball routines analyzed with real-life fitness science, check out these videos on my channel after this. Now pull-ups and chin-ups are objectively my favorite back exercise, and I recommend everyone do them or learn how to do them. And if you need help with that, like definitely check out this video here, because apparently a lot of y'all can't do like 12 pull-ups cleanly, and I just want to help y'all with that. But this is something that can just help y'all in general. But I have been a weeb far longer than the 15 years I've been a certified strength coach and personal trainer. So, using the manga, let's build an authentic Goku back workout. Meaning, no pull-ups or chin-ups, no lat pull-downs or machines or conventional barbell movements. Spoiler alert, I did this on Wednesday and my back is still really sore. Also, I think this will just be a fun way to switch up your routine if you started feeling like it was becoming monotonous doing the same things over and over. So this is technically more a fusion of Tough Like the Tunes and Would That Work Out. But with that said, let's get to it. First exercise, climbing. Goku was a little monkey boy, so he was always climbing trees, mountains, and Korin Tower was the big one. However, while I love the idea of climbing trees, you gotta know which ones are safe and which ones are flimsy. You don't want to accidentally like snap your neck. I honestly recommend just trying bouldering or going to a climbing gym because it's super safe but also super fun. This is a great way to build all the muscles of your back and your arms and even your legs. But if you really want to try a tree, use a small one first and steadily climb up it and then climb back down. Also, throw in some dead hangs. They are beneficial for better posture, flexibility, and increased upper body strength and core strength and just grip strength overall. Though, watch out for splinters and wasp nests. Next up, front-loaded carries. We see Goku doing these often as a kid with giant boulders, logs, and of course the milk deliveries he did for the Turtle Hermit training. This is a phenomenal exercise to help you improve your posture by strengthening your upper back and teaching you to lock the shoulders down. Also helping you to build your core as well, because if you try to carry without keeping your core strong, you can ironically hurt your back very negatively. You can use a backpack filled with water jugs, or you can use a sandbag, or even a big box of stuff that you have around your house filled with various things. They also help build your hip and foot strength and force you to work on your stability so that you won't fall over as easily, giving you stronger, more functional legs in the process, so you're like a mountain that can't be moved easily. And you could also carry them overhead and give your shoulders a bit more extra work as well, as we've seen Goku do that frequently too. I like to go there and back when doing these exercises, or just walk in a big circle. Following that, call Shio and Cleo because we going digging. Most of y'all probably aren't working construction like Goku and Krillin, and if you are, that is one of the most physically demanding jobs there is. Respect to all the construction workers out there. Also, many people don't have entire fields that you're allowed to plow with your hands like me on date nights, but Mother Earth is plentiful, and if you have an area that you won't get in trouble for touching and also just want to start gardening, digging is a great exercise for the upper body, whether it be with a shovel or your hands. Consistently digging for 30 minutes to an hour can wear you out, but if you're not careful again, you could do more damage than good to your back if you have poor form. This quote from the Medical Express states, "It was found that good gardening practice involves using regular repetitive technique rather than erratic movements. A good technique was found to have minimal back bend and large knee bend, whereas a bad posture was characterized by large forward bending, stretching limbs, and uncontrolled motion." You can also go to the beach and dig in the sand or use a sand bucket. After that, we've got good old handstand walk-in, handstand push-ups, or pike push-ups, and Hindu push-ups as well. Now, Goku loves his handstands to this day, and why wouldn't he? Not only are they fun, but they build your shoulders, your traps, your forearms, triceps, some of your lats, and of course your core. But But you don't need to be able to do freestanding handstand thumb push-ups with 1,000,000,000 pounds on you. You can build up in a variety of ways. Good old pike push-ups are great for beginners, and you can elevate your feet to make them more challenging. You can also add in Hindu push-ups / dive bomber push-ups as well. These are great for building muscle, strength, flexibility, and mobility in the upper body. Then for handstands, I have an entire short of how I first built up to doing them that you can check out after this, but it just comes from repetition, 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 and practice. Once you can walk on your hands consistently, you know that you're a beast. But be careful not to injure yourself or gain too much muscle or be too sore, because then it becomes much more difficult to redo. And then one of my personal faves, swimming. Goku swam a lot in OG Ball, when fishing, when training with Roshi, when traveling the world, and more. And swimming is in my top 4 fave forms of cardio to this day. It will help improve your heart and lung health, will increase your muscular endurance and strength, and reduce stress while helping the joints. If you do swim consistently, you will notice some muscularity develop in your back. However, depending on your genetics, not to the level of someone like Michael Phelps. Don't fall for the swimmer's body illusion that's all over social media, but I recommend it. And if you can't swim, take a class. It's one of the most functional exercises a human can learn, and it's just so much fun to do. Now I gotta use some filler with this sledgehammer, because fun fact, Gregory actually wasn't in the manga, so this entire training scene was just made up for the anime, and I just love it regardless. Goku got to use a sledgehammer when trying to hit Gregory when training with King Kai, and while I love the idea of swinging a sledgehammer at various bugs, especially you fuckers, I think hitting a tire is even more effective. This exercise is not only better stress relief than these 4 combined, but it helps build power and strength in the shoulders, biceps, triceps, and all the back muscles, but also helps your forearms by gripping and also your legs by driving power into the swing. Again, make sure your form is right. Start your position with holding the hammer above your head or on the side of your body or above your body, making sure that you have a very firm grip. You can then swing diagonally across your body to strike the tire or above your head. But again, making sure that you are staying safe and like the hammer is fully, like it's not a broken hammer. You don't want to like do some Looney Tunes crap or something like that. And again, whenever you are having a bad day, do a few rounds of this and see how you feel afterwards. It is so great and so cathartic. And then finally, we see Goku doing this on his way to Namek, punching with weights. Again, make sure you are fully warmed up and you're not using too heavy weights, because this is an easy way to get shoulder injuries if not properly prepped. Also, instead of just doing horse stance punches, I recommend moving around like an actual boxer and throwing various combos from different angles. This is great for building muscular endurance in your arms, shoulders, and just entire upper body. You could also technically do a row with this if you like punched out and then like alternated and like rode the weight back, all right? That's a little hack I found when doing this. I was like, oh, okay, yeah, that's a little fun thing to do. And again, if you don't know how to punch properly, drop the weight altogether and just do a follow along punching workout until you get the form down. There are tons on YouTube that you can definitely learn to practice with. I also recommend investing in egg weights as they feel more comfortable when doing the strikes. But that's it. If you combine these together and then actually threw in some of my personal favorite anime god makers, aka push-ups, stuff like that, you would have a solid full body workout. And as a matter of fact, if you want an entire program based on this type of training, check out my Hybrid Theory program on sale in the pinned comment down below. It's helped thousands of people out so far. But yeah, this is just a fun workout you could do. But remember, like I always say, while it's fun to switch it up, never intentionally limit yourself out of pride or ego to one thing, all right? So like Goku himself would literally be like, oh, that's an interesting thing. I want to learn that, and then use the Bruce Lee quote of absorb what's useful, discard what's not, and add what's distinctly your own. Like, don't intentionally limit yourself. Always be like, I want to learn. I want to experiment to see how my body reacts to this, because you will only grow so much further from that mindset. If you made it this far in the video, type Goku got back in the comments down below, and then tell me, what is your personal favorite back exercise that is not a variation of a pull-up or chin-up or barbell row? I'm just very curious. I love to like learn different things about this, and this entire video was like a fun thing for me as like a weeb and as a coach and trainer. So like I was just like, oh, I just had a blast with this. If you're interested in working with me with coaching, I got links in the description where you can like talk to me like face to face on Zoom, and we can see if it like works for you. And then yeah, if you're just interested in like trying to find a program to help you, I got tons of free stuff on my channel, or just check out that thing in the pinned comment. It has helped literally thousands of people so far. But remember, like I always say, keep calm, booyah on, and don't forget, Momentai. Go have a great rest of your day and go get that back like Goku. Oh!